And what's the total? 48.5. We're going to go ahead and
4-0.
What?
4-0.
Oh, shit. 40.5? That's too low. It's too low. I mean, that's just too low. Those are a couple of incapable offenses. We like the over there, just based on the numbers, just too low.
All right, and we're back for Friday edition of Fade the Mahoney. As you guys just watched, we've got a new intro at the beginning of the show. Hope you like that. That clip was DGAF easily breaking down the total to last night's game. So quick thank you to DGAF for stopping by on Wednesday. Really, really good episode. Actually bumped our subs by 18%, Trevor. 18%. So
that's pretty good. See what happens when you get somebody who's actually talented on this show?
Yeah, he actually swept both of his one-unit plays between the WNBA game with Connecticut and the over in last night's game. Swept them. It's really, really strong. As you guys can all see, we've got Dr. EDonk meandering until he finds where he's going to go. We've got Trevor Savage as well. Today's the Friday edition. Just to recap what I said on Wednesday, our new weekly structure, the Friday show is going to be the three of us that you're looking at here. We're going to break down not only our circa picks for the weekend, but Trevor's also going to go through the most important thing of the day, which is the Major League Wiffle Ball news and game of the week. So we'll get to that in a second. I'm really interested to get your thoughts on the news that came out this week. Let's see. We're growing the team, as you can see by the introduction, new editing. We got a new round of funding. So we're growing. It's going to get better and better as we go. You got audio yet, EDonk? You good? Okay. One. I actually have an intern.
What do you think he's buying?
What's that?
What do you think he's buying right now?
Look at this. Got my intern to just deliver the drink for the day without any comment about what it is, so I don't get yelled at. I'm going with 2 slices of pizza. What are you going with?
I'll bet you $1 million that it's not that.
Well, obviously I want to take that bet.
I think it looked like it was a box of salad. He actually showed it off already.
Oh, okay. A box of salad. I wonder who he's buying it for. All right. Long sleeve shirt, no gamble, no future, young man. You can probably get that at pokereggs.us. Trevor, what do you got there? Raising the nuts gear?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Any discount codes you want to give out?
Nope.
Okay. Let's do Major League Wiffle Ball. The big news that I saw this week, 3-way tiebreaker rules. Break it down. What do we got?
I didn't read the output, but I know that there's a lot of things that could happen between these teams in the American League so that it could end up in a tie. I would go read the document that they tweeted out because it's too much for me to break down right now.
Okay, that's fine. But basically, 2 of the 3 will make it. Is that how it works?
Yes. Yeah. Only one team's eliminated from the playoffs. So right now the Wildcats have the top seed locked up. So one of the Magic, Cobras, or Predators will be eliminated.
And again, Magic, they have recently added Trevor Bonham. He's big ratings. We're going to go ahead and bet that they don't get eliminated.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think they'll make it. I think it's actually going to be the Cobras that don't make it this year.
Okay. All right. What's today's game? We've got 3.5 hours until we can watch it. So what do we got?
It's the Mallards versus the Diamondbacks, which is a completely meaningless game from the standing standpoint. The Diamondbacks have locked up the National League. The Mallards are guaranteed not to make the playoffs, but there's still some reason to watch. Jimmy Norp, we got the Triple Crown watch on, so he's still got something to play for. And you're going to see what the Mallards have going forward. They're probably going to. I'm assuming they're rolling with Noah Davenport, who hasn't played much. aside from a few plate appearances. He has played well when he did play, but so I assume they're going to roll with Noah and Tommy and Caden Irwin. I think so. The way that this line is breaking out, it's always tough in these games that don't matter how the line shakes out. I've seen as high as 17 for the over/under.
Wow.
The reason why that I think it's probably so high is I'm assuming the Mallards are going to just kind of experiment with their pitching, and because this game doesn't mean much to the Diamondbacks other than the MVP race, I think it's more likely that they just throw out whoever wants to pitch and not really worry about the pitching too much, and just, there's going to be a lot of runs. So I'm going to actually take the over on 17.
Okay.
Diamondbacks are also favored. They are -140, and I think you still have to just take them, even if they're just messing around out there. I think they have too much pride in their overall record not to lose this series. So I do like them at -140. If this was a series that meant something, they'd be something like -225 or -240. So I think you just take them at -140 and eat it.
Yeah, that was the question I was going to ask. Motivation issues, right? Nothing to play for.
These guys, they have a lot of pride, though. They play everything together. They're in the slow pitch softball league together. I think they go out to eat all the time together. I think they do their grocery shopping together. They're just shower together, I'm sure. So.
Okay. Should probably take another instance to give a shout out to Jimmy Donuts. Not mistaken, he ordered the North jersey, correct?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, because we move merchandise here.
Hey, real quick. So, just want to say this. So on Wednesday, we gave the one time a hard time, right? We said really on him on. So I felt a little bit bad for him, and I still want to take his action. So I said, hey, just pick a game. I'll book whatever you want. And so he's like, okay, sounds good. I'll take 200 on whoever Pittsburgh was playing on Wednesday, right? So then B-Funk jumps in and he says, okay, I'll get on that. I'll get on one time side because I don't like the way you talk to one time. Okay, sounds good. Well, the game gets delayed, okay? So I'm like, I just wanted some action. So I said, why don't you just pick a different game? And sure enough, they did. And they picked the Indians. Now, had I not said that, the game did go off. And I ended up winning. I would have ended up winning the Pirates game. But the Indians then covered, so I had to pay them. But me being a sharp, I paid them in Poker Bros so that they could play in the home games.
That is, I think I saw that, and the primary comment that we saw on Slack was predatory, but you do what you got to do.
Listen, poker's a soft hustle.
Okay. All right. Let's do our circa picks, and then we'll have a few bonus plays at the end. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Sounds
All
good.
right. We've got, let's just recap again. Again, we had, of the 5 games, we had 3 of them handicapped perfectly and got super unlucky to go 1 and 2 in those 3. And then Trevor had 2 that were really, really, really bad. So we finished 1 and 4. So because we want to win and we take this very seriously, we're only letting Trevor pick 1 game this week. And because he'll probably get it wrong, we're going to do that one. We'll start with a couple of yours, EDonk. All right. You ready to go?
Yep.
Green Bay versus Detroit. It's a really, really big number. What do you got?
I just think, as a former MVP of the league, I think Aaron Rodgers he's just going to come with it. He's going to get his team motivated, and I think going to bounce back. Also, the Lions are fucking dog shit. They've always been dog shit.
That's an 11-point number, and if by mean you mean reigning MVP, if that's what you mean. That's correct. That's what he is. He's the reigning MVP. All right, next game, we got the Panthers.
Same thing.
They are at home. They're catching, what are they catching? 3.5? 3.5 against the Saints.
Yeah. So again, I think it's kind of based off the result. I think it was a shock to a lot of people that New Orleans beat Green Bay, wherever they played, Jacksonville or wherever they played. I don't remember. But see you later. So I think that was where my analysis came from here, was that I think New Orleans just shot their load. You know what I mean? They just it was just too much for them. They put a lot of time, effort, thought, a lot of resources in terms of coaching into that game. And I think the second week was kind of overlooked.
Classic letdown situation.
That's what I'm banking on.
Okay. All right. So we got Packers and Panthers to start it off.
And I mean, you can't go wrong with a home dog, you know?
Right. And with Eddie McCaffrey in the backfield, anything can happen, right?
Yeah, Ed's a fucking beast.
All right. All right. Trevor, your play. We're doing Philly and San Francisco. Is that correct?
That's right. You know, I live right outside the Philadelphia area, so I get a lot of talk from the Philly fans. They don't think this should be a line where they're getting points. I believe them. I agree with them. They're another home team getting points. San Francisco, you know, obviously good team, decent coaches. I think this Eagles team with the new coaching regime they have with Hurts at quarterback, I don't know if they're going to win this game, but I think it's going to be close, and I think they'll cover it.
All right. We got +3 on that one.
I like that one.
Oh, good. All right. And then
Well, I like it because I originally liked San Francisco a lot, and then we discussed it on Wednesday, and it's like, yeah, it makes sense.
I also like the Panthers a lot. That was going to be my pick. So we're aligned here today, and I'm a huge Saints fan. So you know.
For real, you like the Panthers?
Yes, I do. And if you can bet the over on Jameis Winston interceptions, I think that's the play also.
bonus prop play. Let me write that down.
Yeah.
Over INTs for famous Jameis.
I wonder what do you think that 2.5, 1.5?
It's got to be one maybe 1.5.
It'll probably be 1. I'll see if I can find something while you break down game number 4. Indy catching. What are they catching? They're at home against the white hot Rams. Indy is catching 3.5 at home. Why do you like those points?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I didn't make this pick.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Indy, I think what I have down here is for the notes is no one's going to bet on Indy. So that's what you got to do. Everybody's going to take the Rams. And the 5th one is Chicago. Somehow they're only laying 2.5 against a Bengals team who won the Super Bowl last week by winning a game. Bears favored by 2.5. They're going to win by 1 million. So those are the 5 picks for this week. Indy, Chicago, Green Bay, the Panthers, and Philly.
If they don't win, Fields starts week 3, right? Like 100%.
No,
Yeah.
he won't start week 3. He'll start week 4.
Yeah.
Week 3 they're on the road. They're not going to throw him in the fire on the road. He'll start week 4 at home.
Sharp analysis right there.
I'm going to actually make this bet right now. This is free money right here. Over a half of an interception. Jameis Winston -155. Lock it in.
-155 to throw a pick.
Yep.
Bonus picks there. All right. We have a gentleman in the community, EDonk, who's very eager for you to break down some Champions League. Just some guy from San Diego. Now, just some guy. We don't have any more games for a week and a half. So instead, EDonk, you're just going to give him your futures pick. And I'm going to ask you 2 questions at once. What do you think is good value? And also at the same time, what should be the first piece of merchandise that rolls off the print?
I like Liverpool.
There you go. Plus 800 for Liverpool to win Champions League. So we've got that. All right. On Wednesday's show, DGAF did explain that the late games in Major League Baseball are always easy. So we need to give you an easy one, EDonk. We've got the A's and the Angels going tonight. A's are favored -120 with a total of 9. Give it to me.
Give me that pitching matchup, please.
I'd love to. The Angels don't like telling people who they're pitching in any given day up until right before kickoff. So the A's have Cole Irvin on the mound. It is not Ohtani, though.
I think we're gonna have to go with. I think we're gonna have to go with the Angels for 3 stars, and we're gonna have to go with the over for 4.5. I don't think that kid from the A's. I don't think that
Irvin.
A's. Irvin, right?
Sounds like a made-up name, Cole Irvin.
Yeah, I think he stinks.
All right. I want to remind people.
If you can bet the first, or that they usually do like what, first 3 innings?
First 5?
Yeah, that too. I would bet the first 5 innings on the Angels, and I would take that for 4.5 stars.
First 5 on the Angels at +115. Wow. For how many stars?
4.5.
Wow. These late games are easy. All right. Please, everybody, follow Fade the Mahoney on Twitter, because on Saturday mornings, the EDonk does post a whole bunch of college football plays and also some EPL. But we're going to give you 2 college games here, one for tonight and the marquee game for tomorrow. So you have it. But again, follow us on Twitter. We got to hurry this up. EDonk tonight, Central Florida is laying 7 at Louisville with a total of 67.
Louisville, 4.5. Over for 4.
We're just throwing stars around like crazy. And then the marquee game, I think we broke something similar down to this in week 1. Florida, I think, is ranked 11th in the country. They're at home, and they're getting more than 2 touchdowns. Who do you think they're playing, EDonk? You got it. Alabama, 14.5. Alabama's favored on the road at Florida with a total of 59.5.
Jesus. Alabama's that fucking good, huh?
That's what they say.
All right, give me Alabama. Roll Tide. Give me that for 3 stars. 3. And what'd you say the over-under was?
59.5.
I think there's 2 high-power offenses. I think this may be the 5-star play of the game. Over.
Great.
Those are, high-power offenses.
Either of you have anything to say about Rutgers this weekend? Believe it or not, I do.
Oh, Trevor, you take this one. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's actually, I don't know if you want to let the audience know that I'm 3-0 right now on Rutgers bets. We had last week, we had the alternate line 7-point spread. We had the regular line spread. And then the first game, they won by 77 points or whatever it was. So obviously this week, There's no doubt about it. There's no line. This is the problem. There's no line right now.
No, I got one. Hold on. Just give me a
You
second.
got one? Okay.
Yeah, just
Okay,
give me
I
a
haven't seen it
second.
anywhere yet.
Give me your breakdown for the matchup and I'll get you the line.
Okay. Here's the breakdown. The line does not matter. This is a very easy selection. It's a 5-star game, and you got to go with Delaware. That's right, Delaware, to cover this game. They might win outright. The Blue Hens, yes. You know, they have a famous quarterback that went there, right? He's
Joe
one
Flacco.
of no, yeah, okay, well, yeah, him, but he's not that famous,
You're right. You're right.
right? Yeah, but I mean, do you
Who's the
think
other
the bigger question is,
Elena
will Joe
Della-
Flacco will Joe Flacco throw a touchdown pass this weekend to Cooper Kupp?
That's really good. That is really good. There's someone who watched the last episode. All right. Well, this is a matchup of 2-2-0 teams. And I've got the spread as Rutgers minus 17.5.
Is that right?
Would you still take Delaware?
I would take Delaware. I would take Delaware getting 2. So yes,
Oh, wow. Okay.
Take them on the money line.
I would take them on the money line. Yes, they are going to win this game. Rutgers is a fluky 2-0. They won the first game by 77. The second game, the offense just did not look good. It doesn't get vertical. Delaware is a lot better than a lot of people think.
You're saying they're going to be on winner's tilt?
Winner's tilt.
All right. Well, these short episodes seem to get longer and longer. So to recap, today is the 3 of us. Monday, you'll have me and EDonk back recapping what I assume will be a 4-1 at worst circa performance for us this weekend. We'll also go over the Monday night game, which is, well, I guess we've already gone over it, but Green Bay and Detroit, maybe we'll get into some props. And then Wednesday, we've got Matt Kiefer lined up. So we're going to talk his YouTube stuff, and we're going to talk about his betting system, his sports betting system, which from what I hear is groundbreaking and it's going to provide a lot of value. So
Honestly, I'm like, as soon as you texted me and you told me he has a system, I don't even know if we should even have him on. I don't think we should. Gosh, it's a toss up. I want him on because I think he's fantastic. But I don't want him on because I don't want to share that like very deep insight with the public.
Well, here's the thing. Part of his contract is he gets editing rights. So if he feels he spills too many of the beans, too much information, he has the right to cut it out.
Okay, yeah. As long as we can do that, then let's go for it. But I want that info to myself.
All right. Lots of picks, lots of information. Thanks everybody for joining in. I hope you like the extra work we put into the opening scene, the new editing that we're doing. Hit us up on Twitter with any questions, and please share with a friend, subscribe. EDonk's giving away a Fade the Mahoney merchandise to a subscriber in the next week or so. So please like and subscribe. That's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Nope. That's it. Thank you.
Go Jimmy Norps. Say goodbye to the people, everybody. Thanks, Trevor. Thanks, EDonk.
Thank you.